Hello everybody, welcome back to Stealwing 33 Plays Hearthstone. I think it's time for me to enter the arena. I know you get your first arena entrance is free to try it. So what the arena is the arena is a draft mode. Basically what it is you pick a hero, and then you draft a deck of that hero. I've been playing a lot of Paladin. So I could draft a Paladin, but I think I'm actually going to pick a Warrior. Yeah, I'm going to pick a Warrior. He's got the armor up ability. He's got a lot of good stuff that I like for drafting. Alright, so basically they give us 3 cards, and then we have to pick one of these 3 cards. Now I know Warriors have a lot of weapons. But Bloodsail Corsair is terrible. Remove 1 durability from your opponent's weapons. That's only really useful against like 3 classes, and I mean, let's be honest. Removing 1 durability from a weapon like Light's Justice. Light's Justice has 4 durability. That's not that big of a deal. So and Secret Keeper, Warriors don't have very many secrets. So I'm gonna take Knife Juggler. All right. This little dwarf guy is going to keep yelling at us. Alright, so we got our choice between Scarlet Crusader, an Arcanite Reaper, and Shield Block. Shield Block, it gives us armor, it gives us card draw. Arcanite Reaper is a weapon. Scarlet Crusader is a pretty good 3 mana cost card. I think I'm going to take Arcanite Reaper, because I don't like relying on armor. I think armor is a good thing, but I mean, I don't know. I'd rather have like something that does 5 damage rather than have 5 armor. So now we have the Gurubashi Berserker. When it takes damage, it gets +3 attack. The Cult Master, when something dies, when another minion dies, or one of my other minions dies, I draw a card. And the Archmage, which gives spell damage. Spell damage not important for a warrior. I don't think they have very many cards that benefit from it. The Berserker is really good because there's a lot of stuff that like deals like a lot of warrior cards deal 1 damage to a creature and then give it a buff. And Cult Master is good for card draw, but I'm gonna take Gurubashi Berserker. Because I think it synergizes with the deck type. Heroic Strike, Bluegill Warrior, and Shield Bearer. Now, Shield Bearer's a alright card. I mean, there are better 1 mana cards. There are better, like, taunt cards that you can possibly get. I mean, for just 1 more mana, you get a 2/2 Frostwolf Grunt, which I think is better than a 0/4 guy. So I'm going to take Heroic Strike. I think Heroic Strike's good. Alright, Frothing Berserker, Cold Light Seer, and Master Swordsmith. Now, I could take the Cold Light Seer, but I'm not planning to draft Murlocs. That's dangerous. Master Swordsmith is really good. Giving a random minion +1 attack is it's strong. But again, like I said with the Gurubashi Berserker, Frothing Berserker benefits because there's a lot of stuff that just does, like a lot of warrior stuff that just does damage to your own stuff to buff them. And so this guy would benefit greatly for that. So I'm going to take the Frothing Berserker. We got Execute, which is a great card. Flesh-Eating Ghoul. It gets better the more stuff dies. And Wolf Rider, which just has Charge. I think I'm going to have to go with Execute. It's just really good board clear, basically. Battle Rage. Draw a card for each damaged character. That's really good. Reckless Rocketeer. And Novice Engineer. No, we're going with a Bleed Dry effect, so I think I'm gonna take Battle Rage. Shatter Sun Cleric, Young Dragonhawk, Dark Iron Dwarf. That's a tricky one. I don't like Young Dragonhawk. I mean, I do, but just not for a warrior deck. Like if I was playing like a shaman or something, I would pick it, but I'm not. So, you know, we have a lot of 3s. We have some 5s. We have some 2s. I'm going to go with the Dark Iron Dwarf. Who we don't currently have any 4 mana creatures. Alright, Bulletfist Ogre, War Golem, Scarlet Crusader. I'm going to go with the Bulletfist Ogre so we have a big stompy creature. Big stompy creatures are good. Alright, Young Priestess. Give a random another random friendly minion +1 health. Master Swordsmith, give another random friendly minion +1 attack. I don't like Arcane Golem. I don't like giving my opponent an advantage if I can avoid it. I'm going to go with Swordsmith. It's a little tougher than the Priestess. And, yeah. So we got Rampage, which gives a minion +3/+3. the Charge Boar, and the Amani Berserker. Amani Berserker gets +3. Rage is an effect that when it's damaged, this minion gets whatever the enraged effect is. So in this case, the Amani Berserker gets +3 damage. I'm gonna take it because we're going with like an enragey type deck. I'm gonna take the Loot Hoarder because when Death Rattle is when it dies, it does something. So in this case, it draws a card, and I like that. I like being able to like freely sacrifice stuff. We can get Leper Gnome, deals 2 damage when it dies. Warsong Commander gives all of our people charge, and we can get Cleave, which is deal 2 damage to 2 random enemies. I'm going to go with Cleave because board clear is important. Frostwolf Warlord, +1/+1 for each other friendly minion on the battlefield. That's good. Acidic Swamp Ooze is also good. The Battle Cry is, I don't know, it's hit or miss, but a 3/2 for 2 is really good. And then the Dragon mechanic is a 2/4, summons a 2/1. This is a hard choice, actually. It's between the Frostwolf Warlord and the Dragonling mechanic. I'm gonna go with mechanic. It's a little cheaper. I want to try to keep the deck cost down. And I immediately rescind it by taking the Silverhand Knight because I mean it's a 4/4 for 5 that summons a 2/2. It's really good. So we go with the Abusive Sergeant. You play it, it gives a dude +2 attack. It's pretty good. But I think I'm gonna take Lord of the Arena to get some heavier taunt. I guess I don't know. I don't remember if we have. No, we don't really have much low-end taunt. So in that case, I'm going to take the Tauren Warrior. It kind of fits the deck theme and that kind of stuff. I'm going to take the Stormpike Commando because it's a good card. Trying to think. They're all really expensive. I'm going to take the Chillwind Yeti because it's the cheapest. Legendary. Okay. Alright, so Nozdormu reduces the time of each turn to 15 seconds. He's also an 8/8 dragon. King Mukla is a 5/5 for 3, but it gives your opponent 2 bananas, which the bananas allow you, they cost 1, and you can play them and buff something by 1. And then there's Hogger. Hogger's really good. 4/4 for 6, but every turn it summons a 2/2 null with taunt. So I'm going to take Hogger, actually. I like his effect. I think he's a great card. Yeah. Commanding Shout. Minions can't be reduced below 1 health. So basically it's Endless Rage for all of your minions. It's really good. Whenever a friendly minion takes damage, I gain 1 armor. It's pretty good too. And another Knife Juggler. I think I'm going to take Commanding Shout, actually. I like the idea of making my guys immortal. And then I can pretty much like play with them however I want. I'll take Raid Leader. This is no contest there. Take another Commanding Shout. Dread Corsair, because we have a weapon. He costs less depending on how the attack of my weapon, and although we only have 1 weapon, it is an Arcanite Reaper, which means he would be free if I were to have both of them. That'd be great. We're gonna take the Ooze in this case because I need lower cost monsters. Because I have a lot of like. Well, I guess I do have a pretty good amount of lower cost monsters. What I need is stuff that hurts my dudes. I went into this looking to draft that, and I haven't gotten any of it. I'll take the Taunt guy. Taunt is good. Cruel Taskmaster, that's the one I was looking for. You deal 1 damage to a minion, and then it gets +2 damage. It's really good. We're going to take the Booty Bay Bodyguard. Just because I could use a little bit of cheaper taunt. And this is our last card. So whenever a character is healed, gain 2 attack. Argent Commander has Charge and Divine Shield. He's 6. He's a 4/3 for 6 with Charge and Divine Shield. And then there's Mana Wraith, which is all minions cost 1 more. I think I'm going to go with Argent Commander. Another big endgame stompy creature, which is good. Alright, so I hope this works. It's a kind of a strange deck, and none of the stuff that I had like planned out happened. So, I mean, we'll see. I could still set off like Enrage and stuff like that by like hitting people with my monsters, but that's just less reliable. I prefer to have control over when my guys get buffed. But we'll see. So we basically the way this works is we play until we lose 3 times. After you lose 3 times, it's over, and you get a reward. The more times you win, the better your reward. I think it's like win 5 or 6 times, and you win the money to do the arena again. So it's like It's a good thing to try to keep winning.
Garrosh versus Uther.
Alright, so we're playing a paladin. Luckily, I apparently know a lot about paladins. So we're going to get rid of the Berserker. It's just too much for this early. We got Heroic Strike, the Ooze, and Raid Leader. Not the greatest opening hand, but not the worst opening hand. Then we'll end our turn. We got the Dread Corsair. Probably hold on to him until I get a weapon. If I don't ever get a weapon, then I'll just play him eventually. He is a taunt creature. He has a 3/3 taunt for 4. It gets cheaper if you have a weapon equipped. So we'll play... you know what? Because paladins do have a weapon, so the Ooze actually would be useful to hold on to. So I'll armor up for now. We'll bait it out, and I'll end my turn. Next turn we'll play the Bear, probably. Yeah, I think the Bear's a good move. Yeah. Getting a little bit of slowdown. I don't know what's causing that, but I don't care. Alright, he gets a draw card because he played Blessing of Wisdom on his Knife Juggler, which is every time a minion, the enchanted minion attacks, draw a card. So I'll play the Iron for Grizzly. Grizzly! Bears! Alright, well, let's see what this guy does. The Garden's my favorite.
Reporting for duty.
Reporting for duty. Alright. Bring it. Bring it. He gets to draw another card. But I killed Knife Juggler, so that's good. What do we get? Loot Hoarder. Alright. I'll play the Loot Hoarder.
Mind if I roll knee?
Play the Loot Hoarder and then we'll armor up again.
Job's done.
And then we'll end it. I like how the peon says, "Job's done." When you're out of things that you can do, he just says, "Job's done." I think it's a nice touch. It's reinforcing again.
Reporting for duty.
Reporting for duty. Alright. So I think what we're gonna do here, we're gonna kill the Loot Hoarder.
Give me that.
Draw a card. We're gonna play Cleave. And then I'm going to hold Execute. I'm just going to play the Swamp Ooze, I think. Probably could have just armored up. Saved myself a little bit of mana. But oh well. Because the armor up would have blocked the Crocolisk's attack. Alright, I made him waste Hammer of Wrath at least. That's nice.
One shot, one.
Alright, Elven Archer. It deals 1 damage when you play it. Crocolisk is vanilla. Doesn't do anything. Alright, so we'll play Silverhand Knight.
Squire, attend me.
Which is good.
Ready, sir.
I'm okay with that. I'm on her turn. Alright, this isn't going like
To Northrend.
amazingly, but it also isn't going particularly poorly. So, I mean, that's a good thing. Alright, I think we're going to play Dread Corsair. Just hard play it, because it's a taunt. I need some taunt. And then we'll play Raid Leader to buff him. And then we'll end our turn. Boop, boop. Blong. Blong. I wish like little elementals came out and like walked around or something like that. Alright, that's pretty good. Deal 3 damage, draw a card. Alright. That's fine. You do that. Alright, we'll play Stormpike Commando. We'll shoot this guy. Then we're gonna play Heroic Strike. And attack that guy. And then we'll end our turn. I'd rather take 2 damage from the Tauren Warrior than, like, have it somehow enrage and, like, deal 5 damage to me. I didn't like having to use Heroic Strike in that manner. I would have rather used it to, like, deal a crap ton of damage to the hero or take out something really big and stompy that's scary. But, you know, them's the breaks. Alright, I got a free mana crystal. I'm at 9 mana. I still don't know if I like... I don't know if I like that one. Arcanite Reaper. Fantastic. So we'll play Arcanite Reaper. What do we do? I think we play Commanding Shout? Yes, we play Commanding Shout. Take out this guy. Alright, so he can't die this turn. So then we're going to kill this guy with our hero. Hurt a little bit. Then we're going to armor up. Since I'm not worried about, like, you know, like, there's a card called, like, Shield Slam, and there are cards that, like, do stuff depending on your armor. I don't have any of them, so I'm not concerned about, like,
Squire,
keeping my armor up.
Ready,
I'm
sir.
basically using it as damage mitigation at this point. So I can just take out my guy with the Elven Archer, to be honest. Yeah, I figured as much. Hogger. Alright, you came at a good time. So we'll play Hogger. We'll play Hogger. Sir. Alright, we're gonna armor up again. I don't know what to do now. So I'm just gonna... I'm gonna end my turn. The 2/2 taunt and all will come out, which would be fine. I don't know what to do. We're in kind of a predicament. Hogger came out at a good time, but... Alright, that's bad, because now Hogger's hurt. And that's a Wind Fury Harpy. So Wind Fury is a creature can attack twice. That's basically what that means. I think I built this deck poorly. I banked on a mechanic and I didn't get what I needed for it, which is bad.
Justice demands retribution.
Alright, so we'll play Dragonwing Mechanic.
Mr. Whitey.
We'll do this. Alright, we'll just hit this guy. It's fine. We're gonna play Cruel Taskmaster and give her what +2 attack. And we're gonna end our turn. I think I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. The Wind Fury Harpy can attack twice. I forgot. There's nothing I can do about it either. Is that necessary? You just kill me, dude. You already won. You dick. Maybe sit here and watch you draw 2 more cards. Ah, that sucks. Oh well. GG. Alright, so, I mean, first time as a warrior wasn't so great. But, you know, maybe we still have 2 more losses to go. I'm okay. I mean, it's my first time drafting, and I think I goofed it up, I think. But we'll see. Yeah, thank you all for watching. We'll keep going in the next episode. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!